I think I'm good. Hello, everybody. I see you coming in. I'm a few minutes early, so we're just going to wait a couple of more minutes to let a few others come in and join us. My name is Carmen Rubin, and I'm going to be reading to you guys today. So excited about this opportunity with Two Rivers Theater. Storytime is a part of Two Rivers Theater. Um, they're seen at Two River lineup of digital programming with videos and at-home activities and more. So we're going to keep on waiting for a few others to come in and get started. So give us just a few minutes and we'll go. I see you guys coming in. That's great. You ready for some story time? That's great. We'll give it maybe one more minute and then we'll get started. Shoot me some comments. Let me know you're in here. Say hi to Miss Carmen. Hello. Okay, we are live. Um, Welcome to Two Rivers Theater live story time. My name is Carmen Rubin, and I am a children's book author, and I have written 3 books. One is Ashley Meets Birdman Al. You can see it up there. And then Gift a Guitar. You can kind of see it. It's behind another book right there. And then I am going to be reading to you today my story, Honcho Hates Mud. Thank you guys so much for joining us. My relationship with Two Rivers Theater is I have led the play date. Good morning. Is that Yulia Balu? Good morning. Hi. Hi, Jenna. I see you. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Yeah, and as I was saying, I have led the play date that happens at Two Rivers Theater. And what that is parents get an opportunity to come and watch theater shows throughout the year, and they bring their children. When they bring their children, the children come and hang out with um, authors or other people uh, that watch them while it's a play date. So we do all kind of school activities. We do entertaining. The kids have a really great time while parents are enjoying their shows. Okay, so let's get ready to get started. It is 11 o'clock. I said I would start at 11. And let me know you're in there. Hi, Leslie. I see you. Wonderful. Good morning, Yulia. It's good to see you. Okay, let's get started. Joshua. Hi, Joshua. Let's see. Joshua, I'm Josh Daniels, local conscious rapper artist. Glad to be here. Glad to be hearing. Yes. Hi. Thanks for joining us. Okay, are you guys ready to get started? Give me a thumbs up or a yes, I'm ready to get started, and we'll get started on the story. All right, let's go. Honcho Hates Mud. And it is by yours truly, Carmen Rubin. Honcho lives in the West, where the sun burns hot and the redwood trees are very tall. If you follow the winding roads, they may lead you up and down the rolling hills to an old farm where a few shabby animals and their farmer live. The farmer is nice to all of his animals, but everyone knows who he loves the most. A spunky little pig named Honcho. Honcho loves the farmer and everyone else too, but there's one thing that she hates: mud. She lives in the dirtiest place on the farm. The sty is a muddy mess of bugs, worms, and rotten old food. Whenever the mud touches Honcho's skin, she wriggles and scratches and pinches her snout. Ew, yuck, I hate mud. The goop doesn't bother most of her friends, though. When the sun is hot, the mud cools them off. They splash and roll in it, throw slop, and make mud pies. Do you want to play? They ask. No, the mud is not for me, she tells them. I hate mud, and one day I'm going to get out of it. But you're a pig, they say. All pigs love mud. Oh, no, no, no. Not Honcho, the farmer reminds them. Haven't you seen the art she creates after spending time with the daisies? Daydreaming under the trees, reading books, and munching on bushes of berries. We think Honcho is a bit crazy, they say, leaping into the pool of yuck. Whatever you call me is fine with me. My mind will not change. I hate mud. Every day, Honcho walks around the farm picking leaves to make sweet tea. She thinks to herself, this barn needs cleaning and that door needs fixing. Good morning, Mr. Owl. How are you today? She asks as she passes him each morning. With the cows, she moos, and with the ducks, she quacks. She's a weird little one, they say to each other. You can see it. For fun, the other pigs send Mud whirling through the air to see how fast they can send her running. They laugh because everyone knows Honcho hates mud. Late one night, as she was tossing and turning, Honcho dreamed of sitting in a building that almost touched the sky. She was dripping with pearls and traveling the world and leaping from mountains into oceans. A glob of mud tapped on her. You're never going to get out of here, so I think it's time you start liking me. Well, what is there to like? She asked. You're a pig. You should do what pigs do and be like pigs are. There are many games for you to play with me, the mud explained. Honcho thought about it and thought about it and thought about it. Well, that's fine for other pigs, but not me. I hate mud. And as Honcho grew, she woke up in the mud. The mud laughed at her, poked at her, and chased her. It was always nearby. Do you think that you are better than all of us? Some animals would ask. Nope, she'd say. You told us of the fancy things that you wear in your dreams. How will you get them? The sheep would mock. Nothing comes easy, was Honcho's reply. The moon was glowing bright one night, and the mud crept over to Honcho as she slept. So are you ready to be friends? Honcho rolled over and yelled with a pout, Just go away. I do not like mud. When the sun touched her skin the morning after, Honcho picked up her buckets and took the day on. She started mopping and scrubbing, planting seeds and watering gardens. Soon everyone heard about the tasty sweet tea that the little pig would make. It was the talk of the town. Oh, what a farm she was creating. The grass was like a field of emeralds, and the corn's ears grew bigger. The fruit trickled with sugar, and horses trotted proudly around the farm as they wore the dazzling shoes Honcho had shined. The mud saw what was happening and stayed close by. It kept talking to her and still chased her around. But Honcho stayed busy. Nothing was going to stop her. One day, the animals watched her carefully. They gathered near the barn. "Have you tasted the hay?" they asked. "It's amazing." "My kids got loose and Honcho rounded them up," said a goat. A rooster told them about a syrup she had made for its itchy throat. "I'm all back to crowing. Cock-a-doodle-doo!" Clickety, clank, clank. The pails went tumbling and the water spilled everywhere. "You look like you need some help," said one of the donkeys. "Yeah," said the ducks and pigs, "let us work with you." She gave them all a job to do. "Pull here and pluck there. Take the food to the market," Honcho would say. "Here are more eggs," the chickens said. They all loved what was happening to the farm, and suddenly Honcho didn't seem so weird after all. They listened to her, and she listened to them too. And the mud, it stayed rotten and sloppy. It never worked for Honcho. One day, when the mud crept up on her once more, she pointed to where it belonged. A bigger pool of muddy mess, home to all the pigs who enjoy it. Honcho still lives in the West, where the sun burns hot and the redwood trees are very tall. If you follow the winding roads, they may lead you up and down the rolling hills to a farm where a spunky little pig wears pearls. The end. I hope you guys enjoyed that story. Listen, I wanted to talk a little bit about this book, and there's one thing that I wanted to point out. Miss Carmen hides peppermints throughout all of her books. And so there's a fun little game in here that you guys can play, and it's really it's fun. You go in there and you hide the hidden peppermints. The reason why I put peppermints throughout my stories, it's a little story about my grandfather. When I was a kid, he would pass out peppermints to kids to remind them to show love. If you got a peppermint from Granddaddy, then you were in Granddaddy's Peppermint Candy Club. And so what I do is I hide peppermints throughout my stories. And it's my way of just reminding you guys to show love to everyone. Okay, do you guys want to take a couple minutes and look inside the book to see if you can find a peppermint? Let's do it. All right. Can you find one on this page? See if you can find a hidden peppermint on this page. Let me hear from you. If you picked the peppermint right here, you are absolutely correct. Good job. Okay, let's see if we can find another one. Oh, it gets a little bit tricky. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Get a little bit closer, closer, closer. Oh, why am I doing this? Let's get a little closer. Oh, do you think you can find a peppermint somewhere? Take a look. Ah, right there. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you didn't know that they're not all red and white, but they're in there. Okay, let's try to find one more peppermint. Let's see. Oh, my favorite one. This one is easy, but there's a lot on this page. What do you think? There's a peppermint hidden. Well, it's not so hidden. It's the rug. Uh-oh, let's see. It's on the rug. But let's see. There's more. Let's get a little bit closer and we can find the peppermint on the cup. Wow. Up, but there's more. My lighting is, let's see here. Can you find some in there? Wonderful. There's more throughout the stories. And like I said, all of the peppermints are in my book. Again, it was such a pleasure to hang out with you guys today with Two River Theater. If you have any questions for me, I'll hang out with you for a few more minutes. Just type them in the comment section and I will answer back. Any questions, ladies and gentlemen? So let's see. Oh, Hannah, I see you with the heart eyes. Oh, you love it, Yulia. Thank you. Joshua got a notification and got excited. I didn't expect this, but still excited to connect with the theater community. That's amazing. Again, like I said, if you have children, you can come over and watch the shows, and they have a play date for the young people so they can hang out with you. You don't have to find a babysitter because we're there. Let's see. Thanks so much for joining us. Carmen is amazing. So happy to share. Thanks, Kate. Thank you. What a great book. Thank you. So wonderful. Thank you, Jenna. Yes, in the dirt. Wow. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Love the Peppermint Candy Club. Perfect. Bo found one. Great. Great to hear from you guys. Thank you so much. Oh, wait. Let's see. Can you tell us about your other books? Sure. Yes. Again, I have The Gifted Guitar, which is right here. And then, let's see. All right. So I have The Gifted Guitar, which is a story about a gifted guitar. You gotta get it to find out about more. And then Ashley Meets Birdman Owl. This is one of my favorites because it's a book about how a young girl learns jazz. So yeah, but you'll find peppermints in here too. If you get close, you'll see one right there. Oh, and then on this one, get a little closer and you can find a peppermint there. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can find my books on carmenrubin.com. Or if you want to just reach out to me on Facebook, I'm Carmen Rubin, and I can make sure you guys get some signed books. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it. Let me see if I have any more questions. No, I think that's it. Great. Wonderful. Talk to you guys soon. Take care.